Craig, maybe comment on that a little bit. What are some of the things you guys are seeing as far as this customer focus and customer acquisition with some of the companies that you're working with?
Yeah, the goal is always how do you get 80% retention? And that's not easy, but you can get there. And it all starts with, what's that journey look like? And it starts from the very beginning. Retention starts from the day that you bring that person into the company, whether it's a text, a call from the president, a call from the VP of sales, a link to a video. It's how do I keep that person so engaged during that first 90-day period that they feel so welcome into who we are, our culture, our values. So it's just, that's the stickiness that you have to kind of figure out along the way. And we put together about 200 items that make up a perfect journey, so to speak, of bringing a new person on board. And if you put all those things in place, hopefully at the end, you're looking at 80%, retention. And obviously customer service has a huge amount to do with that. So, you've got to hire really friendly, nice people who really like people, and you got to have a really powerful customer service team because, when it's all said and done, when somebody picks up the phone and they're not happy, they're not talking to the president. They're not talking to the VP sales. They're talking to that customer service representative, and they just have to have that whole mindset of, what, my job is to make this customer happy, whether it's a distributor or a customer. The answer is always yes. 9 times out of 10, the answer is always yes. And because that's what they want to hear.
Right? It ends up paying off in the end when you do that, and I think for us, it's interesting you bring up that retention point and companies that are focusing both on customer retention and distributor retention, because it's two different things, right? But when you can maximize the technology, like you're saying, your list of 200, it includes, emails, customer service, follow up from sales, it's the initial contact, it's the website, it's all these things, right? And we did an interesting case study with a client recently, and it's a legacy company that's been around for decades, doing several $100 million in annual revenue. And they found that they were averaging between 2 and 3 months in retention for their business builders. And they found that if they could get them into the app and onboarding and being welcome to the company, getting push notifications, getting the announcements, also start sharing tools, share sampling and things, their retention rates jumped massively to where they were averaging between 5 and 6 months. So they were tripling the retention rates. And it is maximizing, right, the technology. And like you say, that list of 200, combining, modern technology and these kind of tools can really make an impact. And then at the end of the day, what that does for your growth, increasing that retention, can be a massive way. And that's one of the things I think I really like about what you guys do at Service Quest is this is more than just, hey, start up your business and then it's going to work, right? There are some crazy amount of details that companies need to focus on and really apply in order to succeed.